anime keyboard joined together and we had the Cidoo 081 Stella. Let's talk about the brand that made this anime keyboard real quick. This keyboard is from Cidoo and it is a Chinese keyboard brand. Yeah, that's it. But it can also be purchased at ismekeyc, which is conveniently today's sponsors. But remember, no one can change my mind because this is my channel. Oh, that's really loud. Okay, I think I yap a bit too much in this video. Let's focus on the keyboard. Start with unboxing. Inside, we have the keyboard itself wrapped in plastic. Save the turtles. Then we also have a manual and sticker. Anime theme. What just happened there? For the accessory, yippee, we have a braided cable and the keycap and switch puller. Now we're gonna take a deep look at the keyboard. Guys, remember knobs? That was a trend in 2022, but now in 2024, we have screens. Screens are everywhere now. Budget keyboard have screen, not so budget keyboards also have screens. Speaking of screens, this keyboard costs $56.90 for the kit and $20 more for the pre-built keyboard. That's a crazy deal. Now let's talk about what I like about the design of this keyboard. I really like the top case because there's a light gray thing pop up. And the way the keyboard is angled like this. Yeah, pretty cool. On the back, we also have Stella where no one can see her. The keyboard is indeed 3 modes. And the dongle are so hidden to the point where I didn't even see it until I opened the keyboard. So this is where the dongle lives, guys. That's it, there's nothing else to talk about. Next, I want to see if the stock stabilizers can beat its competitor. Okay, that's not bad at all. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And guys, remember to not judge a keyboard by its design. So let's open this keyboard up. We have a pretty standard budget keyboard spec, so let's run through this real fast. Oh, and the PCB and plate are held together by these yellow screws. So we have the PC plate, which have flex cut and gasket, which are green. Plate foam, IXPE foam, and the PCB that are south-facing with flex cut and support PCB stabilizers. PCB foam and the foam case. For the bottom case, we have a battery, daughter board, and a screen. Done with the review, move on to the molding. But I have 2 twists this video. First one is, I'm not going to be using a Thankyou keyboard. Yes, I escaped the thought hole. And the second one is, I'm going to be versing AI, ChatGPT. I've done this before with a Thankyou build. So now we're going to do a KeyC build. I'm going to go first because I want to. I think that the less foam, the clackier, but since this is a plastic keyboard without foam, it will sound hollow. So I'm going to keep the plate foam because I'm not trying to spend hours to put the switches in. And also the foam case. Now, I want to see if tape mode or IXPE foam is better for clack. So here's the difference. I think that I like the tape mode one more, so I'll do the IXPE foam. Never let them know what's your next move, guys. Be mysterious. Next is the switches. ismekeyc did send me the Z is for zebra switches. That somehow they fit 100 of these in here. I don't know how, but that's quite impressive. These zebra switches are linear and here's the rest of the information. For a KeyC build, I recommend you guys buy a switch that have a long pole. But these switches are not very long pole, so I thought the kinetic lab salmon would be a good idea. And my thoughts are wrong, so we're gonna use the zebra again. For the keycaps, I will also be using an ismekeyc keycap. The sky blue keycap sets. And they also sent me the smoke gray. Yeah, I'm good like that. Then we're done with my build. The sound tests are at the end of the video. Now it's AI, the person, no, the thing that every student used to I asked ChatGPT on how to make a KeyC build, but it doesn't come up with a very detailed description. So I asked again, what switches are the best for KeyC build? And guess what? It's a blue switch. In what world does blue switch, which are clicky by the way, are for KeyC build? That's 2 different sounds. So I asked again, what are the best mode for a KeyC keyboard? And the first thing it says is clicky switches. Come on, ChatGPT, you're better than this. For the switches, I'm going to be using the kinetic salmon because ChatGPT talk about the tactile bump of the clicky switches non-stop. The next thing is ABS keycaps, which I agree. So I'll be using the ABM081 stock keycaps, although I'm not sure if that's ABS or not. Then ChatGPT talked about looping switches and case materials. ChatGPT said no foam, so we no foam. Then mode stabilizers, but I don't feel like it. I'm lazy today. And lastly, custom software. Well, some keyboards let you customize the actuation point and the release of the keys, potentially enhancing the responsiveness and perceived clickiness to suit your typing style. Oh really? Guys, please ignore that thing. And let's go to the sound test. So both keyboards aren't very clacky in the video, but I promise that mine's are clackier in real life. I don't know about the AI one though. For me, mine is more clackier and better. This is not a biased decision, guys. I'm just better than AI. As for the keyboard, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Cause for me, it's pretty similar to other budget keyboard. Although the stabilizers are incredibly good. Cause back when I started, the stabilizers are speechless. Not in a good way. And screens are like knobs in 2020. So you will see it a lot more. A lot. So yeah, that's the video. Bye bye.